Hi ladies, this is Muriel, and I have today a Halloween project I completed. It's a altered Halloween witch's hat. I was inspired to make this after watching a tutorial by Arlene Cuevas. She is My Butterfly Kisses 12. Many of you probably have seen her work. It's absolutely beautiful. And I happen to have seen these hats at Michael's many a day, but have always been a little intimidated on purchasing them for fear that I wouldn't even know where to begin with painting it. How would I decorate it? So after watching her video, I was so inspired, and it really just brought home to me that you know, you don't have to have the exact things that someone else does when they create. You can do the same thing with products that you have. So this is the paper mache witch's hat that's at Michael's, and first thing I did was sanded it down to make sure that all of the lumps and few fibers and papers were removed from it, and then I painted it with some black acrylic paint. I did about 2 coats, and before each dried, I sprayed it with some Tattered Angels. This is the Black Magic, and it's kind of a black with some shimmer to it. I didn't have a Lindy Stamp Gang black mist, and that was okay because this worked out fine. If you look close at it, you probably can see just a little of the shimmer. Well, because it's so black, but it does have a slight shimmer to it. And this is just a little bottle I had, a little 1-ounce bottle, and it's almost gone. But nonetheless, so I sprayed it, and then I waited for it to completely dry. And then I started pulling out some of the similar things that Arlene used on her hat, some trims, some flowers, some tulle, some feathers, and some sprays. So my first thing was to layer the lace around the edge, and this is this lace trim that I purchased just this weekend at a dollar store. And it wasn't the kind of trim that naturally curves. It was more straight, so I had to kind of cut it some so it would not curl up, and I did that, and that worked out fine for me. And then I came in and layered this beautiful black loopy crocheted trim around the edge, all the way around. And then after I did that, I began to work on the cone part of the hat. I started with some flat back pearls here. There's some black ones. I hot glued those down. And then if you look really close, you can see some trim that is a witch on a broom. I purchased this trim at a store called Ben Franklin. It's a craft store like Michael's. And just like Joann's, you can go in the ribbon section and find these bags of just pieces of remnants of trims, and this was a bag full of black remnants, and inside there was the this witch's, let's see if I have a piece to show you, this witch's trim, which is really cute. So I layered that on top of the flat back pearls. And then I used this rosette trim here, if you can see, just a piece to kind of swoop around and cross over in the front. It's covered by all of the goodies, but that is just some black rosette trim. And then once I did that, then I began to layer some of these. I have some feathers here. This is a vine spray that I purchased from Tuesday Morning. You probably have seen them, and it was teal in terms of its color. You can see it has some blue, but I tried to spray as much as I could of the Tattered Angel spray. But you know, it doesn't look too bad. It does offer a little bit of color. I also used a flower pick, so I took these 2 flowers off the pick and attached, hot glued them here, and then they also had some leaves that I hot glued down, and I put a glitter spider on that leaf there, as well as one there. And then I had some tulle. I didn't have black tulle, so I once again sprayed this white tulle with the Black Magic Tattered Angel spray and just tied a bow in the back, so it offers up a lighter shade of black, more like a gray, like a charcoal gray. And I attached that onto the cone part. And then put this Happy Halloween die cut with a Tim Holtz stick pin, so to speak, and just kind of attached it there. And I love watching tutorials, and I love learning and doing, but I'm always fearful of copying, so I always try to make my projects just a little different. And you should go over to Arlene's site, My Butterfly Kisses 12, and watch her tutorial, because she is just fantastic. The flower she used started out hot pink or bubblegum pink, and she sprayed it and it made it black. And there were some other things that she had that she sprayed and totally kind of used just what she had. You know, sometimes we just don't have everything, so we need to improvise, and we need to use things like sprays and chalks and things like that to alter it. So what I did different on mine, as you can see, you look close, you see these drops. And I like to say that they're raindrops, because my hat is a witch's hat from the Pacific Northwest, and that's where I'm from, Seattle. And you know, it rains here quite often. Actually, we have been free of rain for I think 74 days now, but it should be coming in on Friday, and then it'll probably take us all the way till April. So I thought, if there is a witch flying around Halloween here, she is going to get rained on, and my hat shows the raindrops. So I thought that was cool, and my way of changing up the hat so that it certainly does not duplicate what the designer has done. So I thought it was really cute, ladies. I just want to encourage you to go to Michael's. If you have passed over this paper mache hat, pick it up. I'm sure you can do some fabulous things with it. I call this the Wicked Witch hat from the Pacific Northwest. I'm sure there's someone out there in California that can make a wicked witch's hat, a shabby chic one. There probably is one from Florida, like Karen. Yes, Karen, I'm sure you can alter a hat, and you can make it with seashells, because that's a fab of yours. So I just encourage you to have fun with it. I am really, really proud that I did this. It didn't take me long. It took me less than 2 hours. I am so incredibly thankful for this tutorial, and I want to send Arlene a personal message and just let her just give her some encouragement to continue to do this, to help those like myself who are a little intimidated by something new, that she really helped me reach out and do this. And it's going to work tomorrow, ladies. I have a cabinet that it will be sitting on, so this hat will be the talk of the office tomorrow. Thanks again, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.